Hey there, Lark Davis here, and I've got some exciting news to share in the cryptocurrency world, so buckle up and get ready for a wild ride. First off, let's talk about the rumors surrounding the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. You know, the big Wall Street players are trying to get their foot in the crypto game, and it looks like they might just succeed. Insiders are saying that the approval of a Bitcoin ETF is not a question of if, but when. And get this, it could be approved in the next 4 to 6 months. That's like throwing a hand grenade into a bucket full of monkeys, my friend. The market is going to explode. Now, while we're all waiting for this big moment, let's not forget that Bitcoin is in a bit of a boring market phase right now. We've been stuck in a range since June 21st. But mark my words, when that Bitcoin ETF gets approved, it's going to be like a storm hitting the calm waters. Brace yourself, because a lot of money is going to come pouring in, potentially up to $30 billion. That's enough to buy up hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin. So if you're buying Bitcoin now, you're front-running the ETF approvals. Just keep that in mind. Speaking of buying, it seems like the residents are accumulating Bitcoin swiftly while the tourists are inactive. Currently, residents own 74.8% of all the supply of Bitcoin. That's a classic sign of an early-stage bull market. So if you're here having this conversation with me, you're the exception, my friend. The tourists will come back eventually, and when they do, they'll be buying everyone's bags. But remember, sell at the right time and don't cheat yourself out of intergenerational wealth. Now, let's talk about some potential game changers. GRAYSCALE is fighting the SEC in court, arguing that they should turn their GRAYSCALE Bitcoin Trust into a Bitcoin ETF. And if they win, that's a big slap to the SEC, which could lead to even sooner ETF approvals. And let's not forget about Ethereum. We're likely to see Ethereum futures ETFs approved soon, but honestly, those aren't as exciting as spot ETFs. Spot ETFs will give real access to real assets, not just paper garbage that Wall Street can manipulate. We want the real deal. We're in the eye of the storm right now. It's calm, it's quiet, but trust me, it won't stay like this forever. When the Bitcoin ETF gets approved, be prepared for some turbulent times. Prices will soar and the market will go wild. And remember, when it comes to planning your investments, have a strategy for both the bullish and bearish scenarios. We can't predict everything, but being prepared is half the battle. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the US recession. Don't get too worried, because it's probably not going to be a new Great Depression type of situation. We might see a mild recession, which could still give the markets a chance to pump into late 2024. So keep an eye on that. But guess what? That's not even the biggest news. Futurama is back, and they're talking about Bitcoin. Now, I love Futurama, but that's not the big news. The real deal is PayPal. Yes, you heard it right. PayPal is launching their very own stablecoin called PUSD. This is a big deal because stablecoins are super popular in the crypto space. And guess what? PayPal is a beast of a company, so this move is huge. Let me break it down for you. When you use PUSD, you're essentially giving your money to PayPal, and they give you a digital dollar token in return. They then take your actual dollars and put them into US Treasury bonds and other secure assets, making a ton of money off of it. Right now, Tether is the biggest issuer of stablecoins, but PayPal is about to give them a run for their money. And speaking of money, PayPal has invested a whopping $170 million in Bitcoin in the last quarter. They're serious about this crypto game, but of course, there's always controversy. Some people are worried about PayPal's history of censorship and freezing accounts. And yes, their stablecoin has a built-in asset protection function, which can freeze and wipe your coins. But hey, most stablecoins have that function too. It's a trade-off for compliance with banking laws. But if they start censoring on-chain opinions, people won't hesitate to drop them. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. PayPal has over 400 million active users. That's a crazy number. If even just 1% of those users get into crypto through PayPal's stablecoin, we'll see a massive influx of new users and money flowing into the market. This is a game changer for the whole industry. But hold on, there's more. One unlucky person just burned $4.5 million worth of Ethereum by sending it to the wrong address. Ouch. It's a reminder that mistakes happen, even in the crypto world. So if you've made mistakes, don't worry, we've all been there. And let's not forget about those meme stocks and the Reddit frenzy. Hedge fund billionaires are now monitoring Reddit message boards because they don't want to get caught in the chaos. They've been burned before, especially during the GameStop saga. It's hilarious to see them scared now. But here's the thing. If stocks take a bearish turn, it might not be great for our beloved crypto coins either. One analyst says that Bitcoin is riskier compared to the stock market now. So we have to keep an eye on that. And let's talk about the upcoming deadlines for Bitcoin ETFs. If they get denied, it could make things worse for the market. Now, I expect some delays for sure, but actual denials might cause a temporary dump. People will be like, oh no, the Bitcoin ETF got denied, better sell my Bitcoin. But let's hope for the best, because even one denial could dampen the whole Bitcoin ETF narrative. Now, let's talk about the low interest in cryptos right now. Some people are feeling bearish and think it's not a good time to be in the market, but hey, don't lose hope. This is actually a great time to accumulate. When everyone is disinterested, that's when you should be paying attention and scooping up those coins. Remember, most people in the market buy high and sell low, but not you. You're here paying attention and probably buying low. So keep refining your trading and investing skills, research new products, and get ready for the next wave. Now, on to the crypto news. Daniel Gonzalez brings up a great point about Coinbase integrating with CHAINLINK. It's bullish news for both CHAINLINK and Coinbase. But let's talk about CHAINLINK for a moment. Even though we've seen some big events in the crypto world like CCIP, not much has significantly moved CHAINLINK's price. But hey, I'm still optimistic. I believe CHAINLINK has the potential to go crazy in the next market cycle. We're talking potential gains of $100 per token, and who knows, maybe even more. But let's not get too carried away with price predictions. All I can say is that it's definitely a bullish event. Switching gears, someone asks me if I own any Solana. Well, I can't own every coin out there, but I do have a small amount of Solana, maybe like 5 SOL or so. It's not a significant investment, but that doesn't mean Solana won't do well in the next cycle. It definitely has potential. But personally, I'm heavily investing in other projects like Arbitrum and Avalanche. I really like what Avalanche brings to the table. It's like a hidden gem waiting to shine. But hey, that's just my personal choice. You do you and make your own investment decisions. All right, 2 more topics to cover before we wrap this up. Someone mentioned Twitter and cryptocurrencies. Will we see multiple cryptos integrated with the X app? That's my bet. I don't think Twitter will launch its own coin because it could get messy with the SEC. But I can totally see them integrating stablecoins like USDT, Bitcoin, hopefully with the Lightning Network, and maybe even Ethereum. And who knows, since Elon Musk seems to be a Dogecoin fan, they might throw Doge into the mix as well. The technology for implementing crypto tipping on Twitter is already there, so it shouldn't be too complicated to make it happen. The most interesting part will be how custody works. Will Twitter hold your private keys, or will you have your own wallet? We'll have to wait and see. Lastly, let's talk about the X app's potential for onboarding new crypto users. Just like PayPal had a massive user base, the X app could be a game changer with its 400 million monthly active users on Twitter alone. That's a lot of people getting into cryptocurrencies. And remember, not all of them might already have a PayPal account, so we could be looking at up to 800 million new crypto users. That's mind-boggling. More people entering the crypto space means more opportunities and growth for everyone involved. All right, that's enough from me for now. Remember, in this roller coaster ride of the market, stay calm, buckle up, and enjoy the thrill. And if you have any burning crypto questions, fire away. Let's chat and clear some doubts. Thank you so much for joining me today and being a part of this crypto conversation. I hope you've learned something and had a great time. Stay updated with the latest news, keep learning, and of course, keep making those sweet gains in the crypto markets. Peace out, and see you next time.